in my adult life desperately avoiding cliché. This has led to me falling ass backwards into many cliches, which is in and of itself a cliche, and the appropriate amount of shame befalls me not for just knowing it, but for discussing it. It's the kind of sad shame that keeps you awake at nights, Googling one-way ticket discount flights and telling yourself people are super forgetful, or don't worry, tomorrow someone will fuck up worse. But there's one cliche that's never bothered me. My childhood blanket. I named it Blankie, because that's what kids do. You toss a Y sound to the end of things. It's cute and symptomatic of the fact that in our early lives we are taught to ensure be reassuring tones, so Blankie is called Blankie. It's cliche, uncreative, and unoriginal, and to this day it sits wrapped in my closet in case I need it. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. The world can be a shitty, scary place, and we shouldn't be ashamed of where we draw our strengths. It's not about loneliness. I'm not a child in the corner proudly declaring I know who my real friends are. Blankie held me as a child. As an adult, I hold it. To hold on to a piece of the past and a piece of potential too valuable to leave behind and too valuable to leave out in the open. It's something that doesn't change even though we change. I've noticed with an increasing regularity there has to be an importance to the importance we put on things, as if we cried out catch and hurled a chunk of free gold into someone's face. Sure, it's free gold, but at free flying speeds it is first and foremost a considerably dense element. The extended family of siblings who never knew I would come along and place importance on my knowing them. The poor women I misplaced my desperation on to fix a problem only I could control. I think about them the most. And like pushing on a bruise that hurts just enough to know I'm alive, but the ones I couldn't bring myself to love flutter my mind, barbed wire butterflies hitting soft memory tissue, so I struggle and they struggle till that part of my memory is numb enough to let them slip free. You see, sometimes my affections have been too much, misplaced or not enough, and I'm ashamed of things I've said or done, or said I done, and I get so many of the little things wrong. And yeah, I've made mistakes, and yeah, this poem can be one of them, but they're my mistakes and I made them. Because we'd all be perfect if we could live life just one day in advance, so we could fact check and edit out plot holes. There still isn't an app for keeping track of all my loose ends till then. Self-confusion and self-delusion aren't excuses, they're just facts of life. You don't believe me, don't worry, you're just being delusional. We don't know what the next second might bring, the shoe that's gonna drop next, the things we can't see coming, the things we don't know we forgot, they all come around, unless they don't. So it's nice to go back to a time when I was pure potential. No mistakes were mine yet and everything was original because I'd never done it before, so Blankie's called Blankie. Maybe it's my first mistake. But I've named a lot of stuff since then, and I think I'm getting better at it. But Blankie still holds the weights you asked me to carry. So please, never mock someone's Blankie. How can you know the weights you're asking them to carry?